Alright, we're in.
Hello!
Hello, people of the world. Alright.
Specifically, people from Walla Walla, Washington.
Alright, we're gonna be exclusionary tonight.
You. Oh, no, I'm not excluding anyone else. I'm calling out Walla Walla, Washington.
Oh wow, my belly just did a giant rumble. I forgot how hungry and thirsty I was in-game.
Thought you were eating something.
No, I decided I'm just going to off myself from starvation.
Oh.
It's more amusing that way.
You meant in the game.
In-game hungry, yes.
I was thinking in real life that you were like, your stomach growled and yes, okay. Now we're sprechen Sie the same Lingany.
Alright, so my goal today is to build up the tower. So I'm going to start by getting as much wood as possible.
Yes. We're gonna need a lot of wood. I'm terraforming part of the area so we can have like a Mott and Bailey thing going on.
Very nice. Yeah, and then my other goal is to try and just hopefully get as much experience points as possible while building to research the crap out of any of the high-level construction and engineering and stuff.
Gotcha, yeah. Almost gone up a level just from digging.
Yeah, it goes fast.
Need to go get some food.
Ooh, that's a nice big tree. Not as substantial as I thought it was. Oh, he dodged.
Dodge, duck, dip, dive, and dodge. It's a good thing they're not watching my screen, because I'm just digging. Very... so entertaining. I am a dwarf and I'm digging a hole.
Diggy, diggy hole. Diggy, diggy hole.
Diggy hole.
I mean, mine's not much better. I'm just cutting down trees. Well, they get to listen to my stomach growl. Yep, that's pretty much the sound. I'm heading back to the temp base to see if there's anything for food, because
There's tons of food there.
I'm tired of listening to the noise.
I thought you were gonna starve to death, though.
I'm weak.
Just drown.
No, because I don't want to lose the XP, I realized.
Gotcha. Fair enough.
Alright.
Blueberry pie that's in there is going to be the thing that'll fill you up the most. But
Okay.
you're going to probably have to eat a couple other things as well. Hey, I leveled up. Wish I was getting some sand out of this too, not just clay. Dun 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 dun. Nickelodeon. My brain does weird things.
Do you care to elaborate on that sentence, or are you going to just leave it there?
I'm just gonna leave it there.
Okay, I respect that. Do I have heavy armor
Actually,
on?
I was reading a little bit on like ADHD the other day. I really do think I probably have undiagnosed ADHD.
Welcome to my life.
Yep. I mean, it's pretty common, so it wouldn't be crazy. And it didn't go diagnosed as often when I was younger.
No.
And my parents are definitely the kind of people that would have been like, "Oh no, it's just kids being hyperactive." It's normal for kids to not pay attention and stuff like that. Although I guess even if I do have it, it's not as severe because it never got in the way of me like my schoolwork. Like I did well enough in school, and that would probably be the biggest reason why I didn't.
Yeah.
Because most of the time people only got diagnosed if they were like struggling in school. But it wasn't just because of the ADHD. I can guarantee there was other stuff going on for pretty much all of them. I would guess. Not always, but most of the time. They had really severe. I don't know, because you have ADHD, right? You were diagnosed with ADHD.
Yep.
How yours was? You got diagnosed as an adult though, didn't you?
Yeah, just a couple of years ago.
Yeah. Okay. Did you struggle in school as a kid severely, or?
No.
Yeah,
No.
okay.
I
To me then.
in my like in getting stuff done, yes, but I had a support system that made it a lot easier.
Yeah, same.
So it's.
I will say, yeah, that was definitely the same thing. It's like, as long as I did the work, I did well.
Yeah.
And obviously my parents were really good about making sure I did the homework, and I had good teachers for the most part that were really, good about stuff. So I didn't miss work that often, but
I missed a lot of assignments. I didn't turn in a lot of work.
I did in college. When I was in college, that happened to me. Because I didn't have all of the same support system around me anymore. So I think that's where it really reared its head. Well, like I was reading this thing that said like people with ADHD, their circadian rhythms tend to be different. So your body naturally wants to operate, instead of like sleeping from like 10 to 6 or whatever, your body wants to sleep from like 2 to 10.
Yeah.
So ADHD people tend to stay up later, and I'm like, that's super me. I get like a second wind around 10 o'clock at night. So like, even though I have to get up at 6 o'clock in the morning to go to work, a lot of times I don't go to bed till midnight. Now, I mean, at least I'm still getting a good 6 hours there, so it's not the worst thing ever, but...
Yeah, it's one of those things that I actually end up getting more tired during... I have a second wind because I get more tired when I get home from work.
Yeah.
Because I've spent all day focusing, and I'm so exhausted by the time the day ends that I just have to pass out.
That happens to me a lot of times. Like, as an adult, it's not every day, but I take naps in the afternoon much more frequently than I ever did when I was younger. Interesting. The human brain is fascinating. Today on Roll for Initiative, do we actually exist?
Oh boy.
Existentialism.
See, now you've just moved away from psychology to philosophy, and that is not my area.
I think, therefore I am.
I think, therefore I have a headache.
So that my job that I have now, I don't work like directly with customers or anything. So I can like pop in my headphones and like listen to stuff while I'm cutting wire.
Yeah.
So I've been listening to a lot of the. I found some channels on YouTube where they narrate out loud the humans are weird and stories and humans are space orcs stories that people write online. And so I've been listening to a whole bunch of those, and it's just like really fun. Like some of them, I mean, most of them are very well written, which is why I love, like, it's essentially kind of it's essentially like a fan fiction community, you know, like a lot of these people that write that kind of stuff, like they really should be published authors, some of these people. Like, it's incredible the kind of stuff they write. And so I've been listening to a lot of that at work, and it really, a lot of them make me really think about like what it is to be a human, you know. And it's fun though. It's in a good way. It's a fascinating thing.
Oh yeah. Oh boy. The question is, how big do we want this to be?
I mean, kind of like the whole island, right? Well, here, so you know where, you come see where I'm at here. You'll notice how I'm creating like a straight cliff right down.
Where are you? Yep.
So this cliff to my side here, that can be the edge of your house, of your tower, one of the edges. And then I'm going to build a smaller kind of thing over here, and we'll connect it with another bridge. So we'll essentially, eventually once I get drawbridges set up, we'll have a drawbridge down there across the water, and then we'll have another one here between like the gatehouse and the main house. So that's why I'm digging this area out in between them, so that it can be a nice low gap. So, I mean, your other sides, you know, kind of, you can decide how you want them from there, but that can give you one edge. There's this one little jut out right over here that I don't know if we should break it down or leave it, but I'm leaving it for now. Hey viewers, now or in the future, what's your favorite thing about humans?
We have no current viewers, so.
So future viewers, what's your favorite thing about humans? Put it in the comments and then argue with each other about how OP we are.
Or, if we've been taken over by a superior alien race, how superior we used to be.
that's one of the things that like a lot of times they talk about is like, you know, we have all these different theories of like, will aliens be stronger than us? Will they be better than us? Blah 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 blah. But it's like, by a lot of different ideals, Earth would be a death world, right? I mean, we're the apex predator because we've chosen to be, but like from like a biological standpoint, we are not the apex predator. We're not even halfway up the list on Earth, you know?
Yeah.
So like, it's definitely a death world. Like, if life does exist elsewhere in the galaxy, would it have grown on a world like Earth, or would it have grown up on a world that's, you know, easier to survive on, right? Obviously, I think it would be much more likely to exist on an easier to live on world. So does that mean that if we encounter intelligent life, they would have grown up without a lot of the hardship that we had to evolve to overcome, right?
Yeah.
Not, but it's just interesting to think about. Like, I mean, we can eat almost anything. Like caffeine, companies intentionally put it in soft drinks. It is not a necessary component, and they intentionally put it in there because it's addictive to us. But it's poisonous to like 50% of other life on Earth, probably more than that. The plants have it in them as a defense mechanism. Capsaicin, same thing, and yet we try to see who can eat the hottest hottest pepper, you know, like,
Hey, this thing grows naturally, but I can eat it just fine. Let's make one in a lab that's even worse.
ooh.
And then let's start YouTube channels about trying to eat it.
Yep. Like, it's ridiculous. Hysterical strength. You know about hysterical strength? Like, the adrenaline pumps and a mom pulls a car off of her baby and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah.
Like, that's just a thing that we can do. Like, that's not like, oh, it's it's rare that it happens, but that's a thing that basically every human is physically capable of at all times. Our bodies are just designed in such a way to prevent us from doing that so we don't hurt ourselves.
Well, that's one of those things that people talk about, like, you know, zombies. Why are zombies so scary? They're just people. Well, no, part of what makes them scary is the fact that, like,
They're using hysterical strength 100% of the time, basically.
yeah. Like, oh, I'm gonna break through this skin. Well, any human could break through a person's skin, but they're not going to because it's gonna hurt them.
Oh, well,
It's gonna hurt the digger in, not the person getting hurt.
You could bite a finger off about as easily as you can bite through a carrot. But we don't. Because we don't want to hurt ourselves and things like that.
Yeah.
So, like slamming through a wooden door. Like, okay, yeah, I probably couldn't break a wooden door very effectively, but like, if I stopped caring about pain and damaging my muscles, I could smash through a wooden door in seconds, probably, you know? And maybe not like a solid oak door, but like a common wooden door.
Yeah.
You know, no problem. When people get electrocuted, right, and they get like blasted across the room, you know what's actually throwing them across the room? The contractions of their own muscles due to the electricity surging through them. It's not like some blast, like some sort of shockwave that throws them.
Yeah, no.
Their muscles contract and they literally fling themselves across the room. The muscles in your body are capable of doing that. Your brain just stops them from doing that.
Well, yeah, because doing that too many times, then it's gonna cause damage.
It'll cause permanent damage. Yeah.
But we can do it.
Yeah, we're physically capable of it. So like, you take that into account, like if we ever develop ways to tap into some of that strength in ways that are less harmful to us.
I was gonna say, isn't that what the whole like Florida's zombie people were?
Probably.
They were just because they were all raged out on various drugs and stuff.
Yeah. Well, that's like the thing. Like
Bath
like,
salts. That's what it was.
Yeah.
Bath salt people.
Yeah, you hear like those police reports of like this guy was like, we shot him and we tased him and it didn't stop him, and it's like the drugs completely shut down all of those like, self-protection programs, and they start going crazy.
Yeah.
So like we encounter some other alien race that did not develop in that kind of way. They developed in such a way that their body was just like, oh, we can generate this much strength. That's the safe amount of strength for us to generate. So we're not going to evolve to even have capacity beyond that, Because why would you? It's not for most humans. Most of the time, it's completely unnecessary. Those it's sequences that you would maybe need that for survival very rarely come up anymore. Obviously, it was probably more frequent earlier in our evolution.
Yeah.
And we just haven't evolved away from it. But like,
well, because you don't evolve away from. I mean, that's exactly because that's not how it's gonna work. So it's how we're.
It's not detracting from our ability to reproduce. So it's not gonna evolve away from it.
Yeah.
But like, yeah. So like we're gonna. I mean, obviously, maybe there will be other. Who knows? Is there even intelligent life out there? I believe there is somewhere. The chances of us ever actually encountering and interacting with any are very slim, unless this stuff that seems physically impossible we discover is actually possible.
Yeah.
But the variety of what life would actually look like, you'd have to think that the majority of it would probably not be as ridiculous as we are.
One can hope.
But at the same time, maybe it would all be more ridiculous. Who knows?
We're pretty ridiculous as creatures.
We're pretty freaking ridiculous.
This thing is a giant prefrontal cortex. Let's just stop evolving giant, like, parts of us, and let's... What? Like, fur? We don't need fur. We need skin with a fine layer of hair.
We just need to kill something and take its fur.
Yeah.
Evolved for tool usage. I don't need to have biological things anymore because I can now use the environment to my advantage. Don't know you're from a death world until you leave it. That's what they say.
I would believe that. Alright, audience, I'm going to leave you here to watch Zero chip away at this while I go use the restroom. So, hi, Zero. Look up, the eye is in the sky. Just gonna ignore me?
What?
Hi, I've been talking to you.
I heard you.
Oh, okay.
I was responding, I was dancing. Didn't you see me dance?
No, it looked like you were just working. Oh, look at you dancing. Oh.
Look at me, I'm dancing.
Alright, I'll be right back.
I'll be back. I'll just stay here and entertain the viewers by myself, because I'm so good at that. Hey. Nice weather we're having, huh? How about them Yankees? I follow the sport ball. Um, uh, uh, you must construct additional pylons. Yeah. I wish I could could see what Chuck's doing so I know when he's gonna get back. So that I could be like hiding somewhere. Maybe I maybe I will.
Yeah. You can't see me now. You don't know where I am. This island ain't big enough for the tools. Dun 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 dun.
I could do like the scary movie stuff. Ow, 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 ow. Ow, 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 ow. Ow, 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 ow. That's scary. I don't know if it's scary. Ow, 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 ow. Ow, 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 ow. Dark out here. Quiet. I hear crickets chirping. Just non-stop. Just chirping. Getting kind of annoying, actually. Who knew how annoying the crickets could be? This must be real fun to watch. How about that? Just staring out there. Staring over the rest of the island. I'm gonna keep digging. This is boring. Ow. Thought maybe he'd be back quick. Apparently not. Dun, 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 dun. I should actually see if I can apply any of these level up points to something more useful. Yeah. There we go. Speed things up. Should see if I can make iron tools. Probably be useful. I don't think I can build steel ones yet, can I? I know we have a bunch of forged steel, but yeah, I need steel tools schematic. Probably have enough stuff for me to make iron things, though. I think I'm gonna go do that. Iron tools. Moving into the Iron Age. Oh, there's a person.
There is a person.
Oh my gosh. Hi.
Howdy.
I'm trying to entertain the people by myself right now. Chuck had to go potty.
What?
Yeah, I know.
Well, tell Chuck he needs to start weight training his bladder to hold more liquid so he can stream uninterrupted.
Yeah, he needs to get a bladder and a second bladder installed.
That's right. I cannot make this any louder. It's on my phone.
Oh, you're on your phone right now?
Yeah, I'm on mobile.
Mobile.
And it's only coming out the one speaker.
That's interesting.
Maybe not. So you guys are playing 7 Days to Die?
Yeah, we're building the lake fortress. Is the
Big old
plan.
fort, you say.
Yep.
That sounds like so much fun. I wish I could join you, but I can't be awake for too much longer.
Yeah.
You know,
your
because I
early
live in the
bedtime.
future.
You're living in the future.
I live an hour into the future and I have an early bedtime, so yeah, that East Coast life.
East Coast living. Are we out of duct tape? Oh no.
You need duct tape?
I need duct tape.
What are you, a flight attendant on Frontier Airlines?
Maybe.
You know, you duct tape that one guy to his chair.
Yeah, because he was like assaulting people.
Exactly. And you don't want the zombies to assault you, so you gotta duct tape them to their chairs. I don't know. I'm trying to entertain everybody too.
I know. No, you're fine. I'm looking through a menu right now. What do I not have enough of? Oh.
Alright, super engaging stuff.
Oh, hi. Oh,
I'm
you're
back.
Thank you.
Sorry.
I was hiding behind you and I was going to try and scare you, but then you took a long time, so I got bored and started doing other stuff.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, Chuck, you need to start weight training that bladder.
No, I need to not have a stressful day and have greasy pizza that then makes my stomach unhappy.
Oh no! It's like that one episode of American Dad. Beef, too greasy. Gotta poop.
Greasy food.
Well, now you can relax and play 7 Days to Die. The least
Yep.
stressful game.
Yeah.
Now I want to get like a. There needs to be a game that mixes like 7 Days to Die with Animal Crossing.
Huh.
Minecraft.
So, huh?
Yeah, it really would be the closest thing I could think of.
But the Minecraft doesn't have Tom Nook.
No. Although I'm sure there's a mod that would put Tom Nook in Minecraft.
I don't want Tom Nook in my game. He's a greedy capitalist pig dog.
Oh no, he's a Tanuki. Man, I almost made a mistake. I almost made regular caffeinated coffee and I was about to drink it. Instead of decaf, as per usual.
I mean, I drink caffeine before bed all the time, but...
Alright,
My
Zero,
body's
you want
used
to
to it.
come give me your opinion? I can keep going. I can make this bigger. I've got lots of blocks.
Bigger.
Bigger,
Okay.
that's what she said.
I don't even need to see it. The fact that I can't see it from where I'm at means it's not big enough.
Well, I haven't gone up at all.
Yep, nope, it's not big enough. Why do
It
I
needs
hear
to be
a
big enough
zombie?
for Azus to sit on.
Oh. A zombie and a wolf just had a showdown,
Ha!
and I killed the victor.
To the victor goes the bullet holes.
To the victor goes the bullets.
Well, you guys enjoy playing 7 Days to Die.
I will. Thank you.
I plan to. We'll see.
So
Good night, everyone.
Have a good night, Curiosity.
apparently wolves just kind of appear at night.
Huh.
There's one across over near the base now. I can see it. And the one I just killed was on the island. Hey, do you want a level 6 stone shovel?
Yeah.
Okay, because I'm crafting a level 3 iron one, so I'm gonna get rid of the stone one. Actually, let me finish this and then they should be done.
Okay. I'm happy with the base of the base.
Yeah, you sure you're happy with the base?
I said I'm happy with the base of the base.
Not even nearly big enough.
You want bigger?
Yeah! You gotta fill up this whole space. I built you that edge wall over on the other side of this thing. Gotta go to. It's gotta come like all the way over to here. Actually, I guess it could be okay. Because then we could double bridge it. I don't know. Do whatever. I'll make it. I'll make stuff work around it. Whatever you build.
You gotta remember, I'm not the builder of this group.
I know.
This is going against all of me right now. Like, everything I know about 7 days is unsure of what to do.
I mean, I would just, at the very least, I would try and fill up pretty much that entire crater space.
I can do that, it's gonna be oddly shaped then. Unless I cut out all that rock.
You just dig out some of the areas to shape it out better, but I mean, it doesn't have to be a perfect square. You could have like some little like sections that jut out. And then as you build it up, you can turn, you know, one into a balcony and then go up and then another one into a balcony. So it's like multi-leveled. As it gets higher and higher. You know what I'm saying?
Not a clue.
So like here, come. Oh, there's a zombie. I gotta kill a zombie real fast. Give me a second. All right.
I wonder if I can make it.
Come down here.
Hey, I made it.
So like, say this is like your main tower.
Mm-hmm.
And then you've got like different juts out to fit into different spaces. And they can all be like at different heights. You know what I mean? So it's like multi-leveled.
Oh, that makes my mind go crazy. Uniform. Symmetry.
Well, okay, make it but just dig out the mountain to do it then.
Okay.
Definitely, you can make a uniform if you want. You just gotta do the work. Alright, my stuff's probably done getting built now. I'm gonna need more wood before too long. Doing okay for now, but okay. That. It's only level 2, but that's okay. Need a fire axe still. What am I missing? I'm having a forged iron. There we go. There's a toolbox that has a level 4 stone axe and a level 6 stone shovel in it if you want them.
Oh, thank you. I have a level 6 stone axe, so I'm good
Okay,
there,
I'll just break that one down then. Dun, dun.
Ooh, idea. Happy. Yes.
Yeah?
Maybe. This little hole in the crater, is that going to get... Are we going to fill that then?
If it's the big main one, I don't care. Whatever you want to do.
Well, alright. Nice shooting, Tex. Alright, so your plan right now is we have this ledge, this nice straight ledge. Is that... How are people getting up here? Or are they going through the mountain to get into the house?
Where at?
I'm confused as to your plan.
Okay, let me see where you're at here.
I am back to my pooping spot. I see you.
Okay, so this smaller hill over here, right? I'm gonna build a little, essentially like a gatehouse on it.
Yep.
And then it's gonna bridge across to where you're at, to whatever structures you build there. I'm gonna have a staircase that goes up from the landing up to here.
Yeah, I'm not worried about that area. I'm worried about this area right here. So
it's gonna be accessed from the bridge.
Okay, so you're gonna have a bridge up in the air that will go across to here.
Over here, yep. Because I'll build essentially a smaller tower here that'll be like the gatehouse, and it'll have a bridge from it to you, with another drawbridge. So we essentially have double drawbridges to protect everything.
Okay, so we will need... Alright, that gives me some ideas.
I mean, until then, what we can do is you can just use like some block frames to get up to it.
Yeah.
You basically build your entrance that you want it to be wherever, at that higher level there, wherever you want it to be. And I will build everything to reach it.
Alright, that gives me lots of ideas now.
Yep, you have lots of leeway.
Alright, now I just need it to be daytime so I can see better with what I'm doing. I'm looking at you, son.
Let me see the moon.
Exactly.
So I'm kind of intentionally avoiding building anything up there yet, so that I can build stuff to match whatever you get.
Okay.
So I'm only kind of building around the bottom area to kind of flatten it all out and make it that the only way up is the bridge. Because I'm gonna have it too tall to be able to jump up from the shoreline. Is the goal.
So, I think a horde found us.
We need help. Oh. Are you okay?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I had a horde. I was swimming and it attacked me underwater, and I couldn't get away because a weird, crazy glitch thing had happened that caused me to fall through the water to the lake bed and get a broken leg.
Oh god. Oh, bow and crossbow parts. Oh, it's actually pretty good. That was a nice little detour.
Yeah.
So,
Bunch XP.
yeah. I will say that this shows me that wherever we don't have tower, we'll have to fill in with spikes at some point.
Well, remember what I just said. I'm going to go around the whole shoreline and make it that they can't even get onto the island.
I think they're spawning on the island, though.
If we space out our bedrolls enough, it'll create a dead zone around most of it.
Yeah.
But yeah, we might have to create multiple layers of defense because of that. Grab soda. Now you're a man. A man. Now you're a man. Man.
Oh, somebody's gonna watch this and just go, wow, he is really overly blocking this base.
Yeah, whatever. We're gonna make it as in depth as we can.
Yeah, I just don't know, like, how, like a frame, how far you can go before you have to put a support beam down, or another block.
8. With wooden frames. But, I mean, I'd support it a little bit more frequently than that, just because...
I'm just filling the entire thing.
Yeah, so... who cares?
Because that way they aren't breaking down a single block that will be a support beam.
Yeah, they have to cut through tons to be able to get anywhere. That's what we want.
It's kind of my hope is that if they even get to us, like, if they get to the tower, they have to break through all the wood frames.
Well, and we're going to upgrade that outer layer eventually to cement, so...
Yep.
sorry I'm eating at the same time. My wife handed me a bowl of food, and who am I to say no to a delicious meal?
Yeah. Alright, let's take a second here to level up with my 5 skill points that I have available.
Dun, 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 dun.
You have some crazy innovative ideas, but your implementation could use some work. Craft poor quality 2 robots. When did robots become a thing?
That's the turrets.
Okay.
Oh no, I'm hungry. I'm working too hard.
I gotta start remembering to put levels in Sexual Tyrannosaurus.
Yes.
Darn it.
Very useful ability.
Alright, next level up. Oh, I'm finally out of wood. Still got 113 frames, but out of wood. The music has gotten very scary. I think there are zombies in the water.
Zombies in the water. Coming soon to a theater near you, rated R. I'd watch that.
You know, if it stars Danny Trejo, then yes.
Oh, hell yeah.
Because I feel like that's a Danny Trejo movie.
Machete's back, but this time...
I love those movies.
He's fighting zombies in the water. This November. Oh, wait, no, even better. This Christmas. The one present nobody wanted. It also has to have Samuel L. Jackson in it.
Ooh.
in like a snakes on a plane kind of vibe.
I still love the fact that he's the reason that movie kept its title.
Yeah. I love the fact that he defends that movie like so hard. He's like it may be a dumb premise, but everyone had tons of fun making it.
It's a great movie.
And I'm like, you know what? That's really what it's all about, right? If you're making art, you should be having fun while you're doing
The
it.
fact that they found a way to make it, not make sense at all, but they crafted a plot as to why there are snakes on a plane, and it's logically consistent with the universe that it's in. Like, good for them.
Yeah. I was just talking to my wife earlier about how we were watching some of the everything wrong with videos, Cinema Sins.
Oh yeah.
And we were watching some of the ones about Fast and Furious, and I was like, I don't really go out and seek out the Fast and Furious movies, but for those people that really just want an action movie with a bunch of explosions and crazy nonsense, they're great for that, because that's what they're made.
Fun.
That's
I
what
love
they're
them.
made to be. Yeah.
Yeah.
They're awful movies if you care about like a plot that makes sense, but they're great movies if you just want some shoot 'em up action that's enjoyable to turn your brain off and watch.
Mm-hmm. Oh man,
so I respect them for that.
When I was depressed about The Boys leaving, that was like my number one go-to for just feeling better. Like, hell yeah, I want to just have a dumb movie that I don't have to overthink.
Yeah, there's no thinking needed. It's just like, what's gonna blow up next? What are they gonna jump a car off of next?
What the hell just happened?
Exactly.
Alright, so I killed a zombie, shot her in the head. She stays put in the air, but I got the little, you've earned X amount of XP. Great.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, she goes lurching forward, takes 2 swipes in the air, and then falls over dead.
Just probably some lag, would be my guess.
I just found forged iron off of a zombie.
Nice.
8 of them.
Nice.
Sun's coming out. Not
Hey,
really,
big guy.
but
The sun's getting real low.
I am very behind in watching What If.
I haven't watched any of it. I don't currently have access to Disney Plus.
Ah,
I haven't watched Loki. I haven't watched Falcon and Winter Soldier.
I have very little interest in Falcon Winter Soldier and WandaVision.
I liked WandaVision. WandaVision was really good. That was one we turned that one on one Sunday before the move, and we were like, oh, we'll watch an episode or two, see what it's like, and we ended up binging the whole thing.
Nice. That was a big wolf.
It kept us interested.
Thank you for the meat, Mr. Wolf.
Mr. Wolf. Mr. Wolf. WOLF. Sorry, it made me think of the.
Found a coal deposit.
Nice. There's a coal deposit right next to our little mini base.
Is there?
Yeah. Unless you're gonna use it to burn, you only really need coal to make ammunition, gunpowder.
Oh, okay.
But I guess since we're probably not gonna have to worry about gunpowder as much in this one, we could probably use it to burn instead of burning wood.
How do you make torches?
Animal fat and wood and cloth.
Okay. Damn.
Which we have a bunch of animal fat.
Yeah, and I have some more.
Back at the base.
So. Oh, I have 2 more. Well, hey, it's a start. Please don't get dysentery.
Oh no, I ran out of my stack of wood frames. Better grab my second stack of 500 wood frames. If you take the iron stomach perk or whatever it's called, each level decreases your chance of getting dysentery.
Yeah.
So it only takes like 1 or 2 levels to basically completely eliminate dysentery chance from most food.
I was eating an old sham sandwich.
Yeah, those ones have the highest.
Yeah.
Chance.
12% chance. I think I just took damage from a tree falling on me. Whoopsie! Journey to
What?
settlement. 82 meters.
Oh, you're right over by the.
Yeah.
I'm basically just gonna follow the shoreline around the whole island and do what I'm doing here, and then I'm gonna go back around and kind of like make it look a lot neater and filled out. It's kind of the goal. I mean, I'm kind of filling some of it in now just to make it not look too bad, but I'll once I get all the way around, I'll reevaluate and redesign slightly.
There you go. Sounds like a good plan. What time does the trader open, I wonder?
8, I think. It's either 6 or 8.
Alright, here's a quiz for you.
Okay.
Where does the phrase sexual tyrannosaurus come from?
No idea. Do you know?
Mm-hmm. Predator.
It's been a long time since I've seen Predator.
It's said by Jesse the Body Ventura, who used to be a governor of Minnesota.
That's where I live. I do remember that he was the governor at one time.
Yes, he was.
I forgot he was in that movie, though.
Yep. He has the lines, "I ain't got time to bleed."
That's right. That's
And
right. That's him.
the other famous line is, "He's a goddamn sexual tyrannosaurus."
I ain't got time to bleed. Oh. Tell that to the bleeding hole in your arm. How it should have ended. Sorry.
It's actually not a very bad wound when he's bleeding.
Yeah, I know.
It's a pretty mild wound, so I give him a pass because yeah.
Haha! I'm just very proud about something I just did.
Well, I'm glad you were proud. I think you deserve to be proud.
For all of us. Good for this family. Thank you for being supportive.
I'm here for you, buddy.
I know. Tonight, on a very special episode of Roll for Initiative. I just love you so much, man.
Did I get it? I got the chicken.
Oh, I'm hungry and thirsty now. Well, that just won't do. I decided I didn't want this little inlet, so I'm gonna cover it up, and it's gonna essentially be like a drainage spot. Is what it's gonna
What is it with you and changing the bodies of water when we do these projects?
I like water, says the man who can't swim due to his severe thalassophobia.
Oh no! You know, a little cognitive behavioral therapy could help that out or make it a lot worse.
no, it couldn't help it out, because the reason I have thalassophobia is because I know what's down there. I've done a lot of studies in marine biology. The octopus is my favorite animal. It is also an animal that terrifies me. I need to actually eat some stuff though. Eat the food.
Oh, that was aggressive.
Alright, I'm still hungry. Let's eat some soup. Let's eat some chili.
Ooh, duct tape.
Let's drink some yucca juice. Yucca juice is really good.
Tech Junkie. The advanced tweak to hydraulics increases the fire rate of robotic weapons by 10%.
Don't know how much corn on the cob actually fills you up. So I'm gonna craft one and see, but it might be better to make other stuff instead. We're gonna need lots of iron.
Oh, weapon bag. What do we got? Rifle parts, armor triple packet, 9 pipe bombs, and a robotic sledge.
Oh. 9 pipe bombs.
Yeah.
That's a lot of pipe bombs.
Pumpkin bread recipe.
Ooh. dun, dun.
All right, so 6 o'clock.
Cool. Now we know. And knowing is half the battle.
G.I.
Joe!
Something you like?
G.I. Jose.
Concrete mix, 1,000. Robotic parts, forged steel, 38 for 100 each. Impact driver schematic,
Ooh.
1,600.
They seeing you.
So let's see what jobs you have. I'll take a job.
I have a task for you, friend, if you're interested. Brilliant. I guess this kind of makes us friends now.
Remember, kids, if you get a scrape or a cut, just rub some dirt in it to stop the bleeding. Now we know. And like I always say, you know enough. G.I. Jose. It's a Family Guy reference.
Mm-hmm. Oh wow, that's perfect. You're at the base, right? At the island?
I'm at the island, yeah, why?
Well, halfway between, or you're at the halfway point between me and a fetch quest for the trader.
Oh, cool.
So it's like in the perfect spot.
Dun, 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 dun.
Hey, I leveled up.
Oh, I do have a dump chest.
You got a dump truck ass.
I legitimately don't have a response to that.
That's right.
You have found me at a loss for a response there, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Robotic sledge. It's a robotic sledgehammer.
The turret.
Yeah, it's a turret sledgehammer, though.
Yeah, it punches them and knocks them down.
Huh. I want to learn how to use you.
For that one, I think you can just set it down near you and it'll operate. Because they don't have, like, it doesn't have to where you can have multiple turrets wired up anymore. Although some of the advanced ones I think still do take power, but you have to be close to it for it to be active. But that might be just the junk turrets that I'm thinking of. Maybe the other ones do still work the old way. Oh no, I'm gonna run out of frames again.
Okay, so we had
So in case you were wondering what I meant when I said you weren't thinking big enough, I've gone through 1,000 frames already today.
Yeah, I realize that now. Alright, so we have $112, 499 Duke's Casino tokens, 11 silver nuggets, and 5 gold nuggets. That puts us at about halfway to that pneumatic drill.
Well, it probably won't be there by the time we get it, because the trader resets every so often.
Yeah.
But that's okay. We'll find an impact wrench eventually. The impact wrenches are really only, they just help you break down like cars and stuff faster.
Okay, I know it doesn't belong, but in the food section, you will find a Tech Junkie Volume 7 and a pumpkin bread recipe for you.
Cool. Wood frame. Alright, I'm gonna need to go chop down some trees here real soon. That's you.
Excuse me.
Dun 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 dun.
All right.
Dun, 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 dun.
I am 6 points away from maxing out my intellect,
Nice.
and then I'll be 1 point away after that, or 2 points away, I'm not sure, in maxing out the advanced engineering,
Cool.
which I have never done before. So
Yeah, I've already got mine maxed out, but we need other resources before we can really make use of the advanced stuff. So, so I'm going to focus on resource gathering now. Haven't seen a zombie in a long time.
Oh, hey! It's Forsworn.
Hi,
Hello!
Forsworn.
Ooh, I found a bellows. Did we need one of those?
Yeah, I don't think we have one yet.
We do now.
Nice.
Bandolier, steel sledgehammer parts, iron helmet if you want one. I'm not doing any heavy.
I'm going light armor so that I don't get too much stamina.
Alright, so I'm going to scrap the iron helmet then. Take the iron from it.
Yeah.
No one ever expects the Forsworn.
No one expects the Spanish Inquisition. boy.
It goes well. It goes well. Just trying to gather a few supplies, cut down a few trees. You know, doing the usual stuff. How are you on a fine Tuesday evening?
Tuesday.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh no, what?
I asked how Firstborn is doing, and the response was internalized screaming. ... I'm fine.
Oh, I know that feeling.
That's a very visceral response there, Firstborn. Hopefully we can make it a little bit better by being entertaining, and I can harvest nitrate. We don't need nitrate right now.
Nitrate makes gunpowder. Can also be used in a couple of food things, I think. It's not insanely important.
We have a bit of it back in the base, so... Flop. Yes. Know that feeling very well. Work and shit. Ooh, Subway. Eat fresh.
Subway, eat fresh.
And don't molest children.
But the slogan's eat fresh.
But, you know, with their history, I'm just making sure that everybody knows. Don't molest children.
Yeah, I was saying though, I mean, it's like a... The slogan is eat fresh, so you can understand where things went wrong. I'm just gonna stop right there.
I'm not gonna keep no cannibalism, Zero.
But why?
But Mom, I want to eat other people.
There's this page I'm on Facebook that's like all about like just like joking about lots of different stuff. It's sort of turned into like a meme page, and people share like, you know, like crazy people on the internet things.
Yeah.
And there's this one where this person's like, I don't know if she was targeting like like specifically like Satanists or anything like that, but basically it was saying like people like this, like they eat babies and stuff, and then everyone was just commenting on it about like the best way to properly eat a baby. And people were like, well, you're supposed to cook them for a certain amount of time, and I was like, wait, the rest of you don't just unhinge your jaw and swallow them whole?
Efficiency, please.
I was like, I'm a demon, thank you very much.
Yeah, it's
according to this lady.
A common trope that atheists eat babies.
That's probably what it was. It's probably atheists she was talking about.
Yeah.
And you know what? I mean, she's not wrong. Atheists eat babies, say the people while they enjoy their veal.
Oh, I was thinking more of the fact that they, communion is eating the body of Christ.
Body of Christ. Body of Christ. Butt of Christ. Aww. Lois, switch with me. No. Sorry.
Family Guy. The Family Guy is your Simpsons.
I've watched too much Family Guy.
I've been actually rewatching Rick and Morty, and while the fan base is like incredibly toxic,
Yeah, it's a good show.
it's a good show.
I just don't want to be associated with that incredibly toxic fan base.
Yeah.
Like, so I've watched a bunch of it, and I'm like, I totally get the appeal, but I'm just gonna kind of, it's not really my thing, because I don't want to get drawn into conversations about it with people, and
And here I am drawing you into a conversation.
yeah, but it's different.
I'm different. I don't think that worked out in my favor.
Yeah, it did. I mean, there's nothing wrong with being different.
I'm different.
We promote diversity here.
We are the youth of the nation. Yeah, the newest season isn't up on anything streaming, so I haven't watched it yet. Lord knows I'm not going to get cable to pay for Adult Swim. I have plenty of other things to do in my time.
The fact that cable companies are still able to make money astounds me.
I know, right?
I guess it's all the old people still paying for cable.
Mm-hmm. My parents, who I've tried to get them to stop cable because they complain about nothing being on. It's like, we need to save money. Let's spend money on cable.
Like, I mean, sure, I'm potentially paying for a couple of different streaming services, but it's like, you can pay for like 6 different streaming services for the money you're spending on cable.
Yep.
And then you have way more options of stuff to watch at that point. So like, if you're fine with spending that amount of money, just do all the streaming services, because then you'll get much more precise, content potential.
Well, and if a certain streaming service, you go like X amount of time without watching anything, drop it until it has something you want to watch.
That one. Yeah. Well, that's like me. Like I stopped paying for Netflix, but I'm probably gonna get Netflix back when the next Stranger Things season comes out.
Yeah.
Right now, the only one I pay for is Prime, because it has a bunch of the TV shows I watch.
What? Oh, I have 330 casino tokens. Nice.
You can take those to the casino and make some big bucks. Oh, look, a zombie.
Add that to our list. 1,600. I might.
What?
If we ain't got what you're looking for, we can get it.
Not loaded per se, unless you mean drunk, and then you never know. But it may be time to see what we got and invest in that schematic. Yeah, why not both?
It's time to duel.
I want a Yu-Gi-Oh show that is like the manga.
I want a Yu-Gi-Oh show that actually plays the game by the rules.
Oh god, no. Like, did you ever read the manga at all?
Never read the manga, I just played the game and watched the TV show.
Yeah, the manga is all about, like, the god of games, and he kills people.
Welcome to the Shadow Realm, Yugi.
Oh yeah, the manga is, like, one of the books is a bomber kidnaps the girl, whatever his friend is, and he holds her hostage, and then they play a card game based on a clock, and when he ultimately loses, the Pharaoh causes him to go insane.
Seems legit.
Yeah. We have a bellows. We don't have the
We don't have a crucible yet.
crucible.
Gotcha. Well, save the bellows, because we might end up having multiple forges down the road.
It's going in my dump chest.
Works. You seeing what I'm doing on the island here?
Nope. I'm trying to get back into Magic. It's slow going, but I'm trying.
I would like to, but it's just, it's so expensive and I don't have time.
Unfortunately, you talk about a toxic fan base, and you gotta find the right group of people to play with, or it is just not worth it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a whole bunch of the D&D cards, which is what made me want to go back into it. But
Yeah, those are released now. I need to buy a couple packs.
yeah, they're
I
out.
just want to have a couple of them. You know, I'm
Yep.
not really worried about playing that much.
They're nice. And the dungeon mechanic is fun. Wow. Look at you.
What?
Pro builder, jeez. Oh, ooh.
Ooh, airdrop. I'm just basically building the outer rim right now, and then I'm gonna, like I said, go through and clean it all up and
Aw.
expand it out.
I just had a former student add me on Facebook.
Oh.
I liked one of her posts that she made. She argued against somebody being stupid, and I liked it.
I like arguing against stupid people.
I can't because of my job, but when my former students do, I can like that.
Yes.
It means I did something good.
Good, good. Let the hate flow through you.
I was gonna say let the critical thinking, flow through, but I guess hate works for a counselor.
Good, good. Let the common sense flow through.
You know, if the Emperor tried to do that, Anakin might still be Darth Vader, but there might be a whole bunch of younglings still alive.
Nah.
That would have been a totally different movie. It would have!
At your research, you know it to be true.
Search the footnotes. You know it to be true.
Listen to your accredited sources.
No! I'm done! I'm done after that one! Oh, happiness. Oh. Wow, what the hell? I'm crying. I'm legit tearing up with happiness.
I'm happy I was able to elicit that reaction.
Have a good night, Firstborn. Hope it gets better for you, buddy.
Yep. Just think about the Emperor telling you to, be smart.
Use your local library.
It's your medical professionals.
The Emperor says as he slowly pulls on a mask.
Hey, if it was good enough for Darth Vader.
Hey man, Darth Vader, he believed in social distancing. He choked people from a distance.
And he wore a respirator.
And he wore a mask. I find your lack of social distancing disturbing.
I wonder if the, what kind of healthcare the Empire provided.
Well, we don't really see a lot, but anytime we see, like, medical procedures and droids and things, it seems like they're not, like, charging people credits for it. So it seems like they have universal healthcare.
Well, the funny thing is, we don't actually see the exchange of money very often.
No.
In that world. Like, what does the Star Wars universe use for money?
They have credits.
Yeah?
They have Republic and then later Imperial credits. But technically, I mean, in some of the Outer Rim territories, there's other types of currency and stuff. My thought would be, it's not so much from like a social policy standpoint, but just due to the fact that they have droids that can do lots of stuff, and they have super advanced technology that makes healing people really easy unless it's like super severe.
Yeah.
It seems like they just kind of let the droids just kind of heal people, and there you go.
Because, like, a bunch of rebels that are fighting the Empire are able to get a robotic hand made and heal Luke in that tank for...
They have the bacta tank, yeah. And if they're rebelling against the government and they have access to all that stuff, imagine what the government has. At least on all of their built-up systems. Once again, Outer Rim or Hutt territories might not have as much. Get off of my island, you damn dirty zombies.
Hey, thanks for the XP.
You're welcome. They're coming out of the lake. Get out of here. Rude.
Well, I definitely think this first floor, whatever this is, basement floor? First floor, will be more to what you were thinking.
Weirdly shaped.
Not so much weirdly shaped, but just spread out and a lot bigger than what I originally had.
I gotcha. Whew.
Whoops.
Join the dark side, Luke. We have universal health care and free dental.
Tempting. Very tempting.
Robust public transit. That's guaranteed basic income.
Okay.
So about the dental. Who's the provider for that?
Well, it's a Delta Dental, but it's better than nothing.
Oh, you.
What?
Oh, you're just such a nerd.
Why am I a nerd?
Why are you not a nerd?
Cause I'm a buff jock boy. Hey, I'm going to a Major League Baseball game. later this month.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. Someone gave me free tickets. I don't actually. I'm assuming it's a Twins game.
I would hope so.
Yeah, Tigers and the Twins.
Yes, I follow sports. I know how either of those teams is doing these days.
Yes. I'm a big fan of sport ball. My sport ball team went 7-0 last year.
I think this guy's legit. He knows what he's talking about.
When I was in pep band in high school, so I had to go to lots of sports games that I didn't care about. So, like after I was done playing at like a basketball game, I'd sit in the stands and I'd just yell things out like, "Do a quarterback sneak!" I thought it was hilarious. Ooh, eggs. Oh, so I went to the Ren Fair
Yeah.
and I got Scotch eggs. They're so good. I'm gonna learn how to make them myself. If we ever get a large following to where we can, do different types of activities, it'd be really cool to get the whole group together, like dressed up as our characters and go to
Yeah.
a Renaissance fair or some sort of convention. I mean, very unlikely we'll ever get to that point, but it's nice
Yeah.
to have dreams.
It is. It's such a hard world to get, like, big into right now, unless you're doing it as a full-time position.
Yeah. Almost made it all the way around the island.
Okay.
What was that?
Oh, there's an area here that if I don't use it in some capacity, I'm gonna kick myself because it's a perfect little spot. Although now I'm thinking it might be a separate tower that I connect.
There you go. Why do I hear drums?
Drums, drums in the deep. They're coming.
fool of a Took.
That was a good Gandalf.
Why not throw yourself in next time? Rid us of your stupidity. Oh?
Too mean, Gandalf. Too mean.
Never surprise a wizard, especially on a Tuesday.
And somewhere in the Silmarillion, there's a complete reasoning for why he said that.
Well, that's not actually from the... That's from a Studio C sketch.
And yet you know that that could be a line, which is why it's so funny.
That's true. It definitely is in the vein of stuff he would say.
So did you know all those people, like, rebranded?
Rebranded.
Like, the Studio C people...
Oh, yeah. So they left actual Studio C and they started their own group that I'm forgetting what the name is offhand right now, but yeah.
Yeah. What happened there, I wonder?
I think they were just not liking the direction Studio C was going with the network. But I don't know. I'm sure I could look into the specifics. I know one of the guys, Stacy, came out as gay, and obviously the LDS Church does not like that.
Yeah.
So I feel like I don't know if this is what happened, but there was probably some tension there with them having him be on a show on BYU TV.
Yeah.
I don't know if that was a triggering part of it at all. It feels like maybe that played in some way to why he left, and then the rest of them being good friends and being supportive of him, left as well. I don't know if that's the case specifically. I feel like it's very likely that at least played part in some of those.
Yeah.
But I'd have to look into it specifically, because Studio C is still going on. It's just a completely different cast now.
Yeah.
And it sucks. I mean, some of the people are kind of funny, but it's just not what it was.
The writing's not there. The performances can be positive, but
it doesn't have the same kind of. It feels like early 2000s SNL.
Ooh.
Where like they were just coming out of that strong period of the 90s.
Mm-hmm.
And so they thought, oh, we can just do whatever we want because people like this show. And it was like, no, we like the people that are funny on the show. And of course SNL has since recovered. They've gotten some new people and they've gotten some good writers in there. I mean, obviously there's still times where it's hit or miss, but I think as a whole they've done a little bit better in recent years.
Oh yeah.
But so yeah, it feels like that kind of a thing's going on with it now. Like there's the occasional good one, and some of the talent is there, but just it doesn't have the soul anymore. Feels a little bit too overproduced.
JK Studios.
Yes, there it is, Jake. Thank you. And I actually haven't watched much of their JK stuff.
No.
But apparently they've done like a little like web series, as well as just doing some sketch comedy. I watched a few things and it was all good. You can just tell they're trying to go for a new feel and a kind of a different thing.
Mm-hmm. They could have also just graduated.
Well, they had all been graduated before Studio C started.
Okay.
Because they were all part. So BYU had, or possibly still has, an improv group called Divine Comedy.
Okay.
And most if not all of them were members of that when they were students.
Ah.
And then they started Studio C I think most of them had already graduated at that time. Maybe a couple of them hadn't, but it was essentially like a continuation of the Divine Comedy group for these people that weren't at the school, so couldn't be part of Divine Comedy anymore.
Yeah.
So you can actually go back and see some of the old videos. Whitney on there had done a music video, and I remember this coming out when I was in college, or shortly before, and she did a video, a parody of the song Halo, singing about how like her boyfriend is always playing Halo. And it's pretty funny. I'm running low on wood. I had almost 2 full stacks when I started today. I have enough to, I think I have enough to get me at least this completed. And then I can go get a bunch more to start the full terraforming process. Hands cramping up. Carpal tunnel. Oh. Email.
No, bring the strong bad back. I like it.
Yeah, me and John have been quoting Homestar Runner at each other a bunch lately. Email.
Delorded.
Hey, look into my email. Every day I hope it's from a female. Well, not from a female. Dragon? Sure I can draw a dragon. Feel free to follow along with my simple step-by-step instructions. I make drawing fun.
Let's see, how high should a ceiling be? Should it be 3 blocks or 2 blocks?
I do 3 blocks of empty space between floors, minimum. Sometimes I'll go 4 to make them kind of bigger and roomier, but I like to have at least 3, because if it's 2, then it's like right above your head is the ceiling, so I like kind of having that open space. It also allows you to have more storage on the walls and things. Alright, so I have successfully completed 1 base ring around the island. I am almost out of wood, so I need to go lumberjacking for a little bit. Let's take some other perks here. Oh. I see trees. Okay, so corn on the cob does not provide much.
Where you at?
Me?
Far away.
I'm at the base. Or were you talking about something else?
Nope, I'm talking to you.
I'm going over that. Ooh, iron. Alright, time to chop down some trees.
Oh yeah, this is gonna be better.
It's gonna be better now?
The base.
Good. Exactly as I had foreseen.
Now listen, mister, if you're a psychic, you've got to disclose that. That's illegal around these parts.
Oh, I'm afraid the base will be quite operational before your friends arrive.
Seriously, man, you gotta cool it with that hoodoo voodoo shit. We don't take kindly to all them soothsayers.
Fear that which you do not understand.
Now listen, buddy, I might only have a second-grade education, but I understand plenty.
I can't think of anything.
I hope it got caught that I said education. but I think I kind of fumbled it, so I'm sad.
Hey, leveled up. Let's take a rank of sexual Tyrannosaurus.
It's goddamn sexual Tyrannosaurus.
Take my weapon, strike me down, and your journey towards the dark side will be complete. I can do an okay Emperor, but I think my best villain voice that I have is Skeletor.
Mark Hamill is the new Skeletor.
What?
Mark Hamill voices Skeletor now.
Oh, he does?
Mm-hmm. In Kevin Smith's new He-Man.
That's cool.
Yeah. It sounds a little Joker to me, but, you know.
Sure. He's a good voice actor, though.
Yeah. I was also really listening for him, so that, you know, if I hadn't known that, it...
Yeah. It probably would have slipped by you.
Kind of like how I had to watch Kingsman, like, 2 or 3 times in the beginning to see... I'm like, that can't be Mark Hamill. And then it is.
He voices Fire Lord Ozai
Really?
in Avatar, yeah.
Oh, wow. I think my favorite Mark Hamill voice is his Harrison Ford voice.
Yeah.
Boo doo 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 doo.
Wish gathering resources and building was as easy in real life as it is in video games.
Yeah. How do you make stairs?
So you use your frames
Mm-hmm.
and hold R, and you can switch to different, and it'll pull up the radial menu, and go to the shape at the top, and it'll pull up the menu of all the different shapes you can lay them as. So there's all kinds of things. Like that's how I made the ramp.
Oh.
Yep. Tons of different options. So if you want some round columns inside of a big room, you can do that. Ooh, I see a house that I don't think we searched. Go check it out. I'm a lumberjack and I'm okay.
I sleep all night and I work all day.
Ooh.
I cut down trees, I skip and jump, I go to the lava tree. On Wednesdays I go shopping and have buttered scones for tea.
Wednesday he goes shopping and has buttered scones for tea. Here's Johnny. Sorry, I just used a fire axe to smash through a door, so...
Oh, there you go. Which is a reference to...
The Shining.
Yeah. Which is a reference to...
What?
Johnny Carson.
Oh. Yeah. And some eggs. There's like nothing of value in this house. Sucks. Came all this way for nothing.
It is not the destination that brings us happiness, but the journey.
Only the journey?
I don't know, I'm too tired. I tried to come up with something with Journey, the band.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking.
Alright.
It's not the destination, but the journey that brings you happiness. So don't stop believing.
And don't go your separate ways.
And don't go breaking my heart. That's not a Journey song. I just don't want you to break my heart.
It's just good advice. can't breathe here. It's water. That's a given. Alright, when you return to the base, check out what I've done as the non-builder of the group while I go and get the care package.
Cool.
And then I'm gonna
chopping down a couple more trees, and then I'll take a look.
And then I'm gonna get the care package, bring it back, and call it a night.
That sounds good to me.
I've had fun. A lot of fun. I don't want to stop playing, which
Yeah,
is the problem. It's like...
This has been a good session.
Like, do I have to go to work tomorrow, or can I just keep playing? Because this is a lot more fun than, you know, what I have to do tomorrow.
No, you gotta be a big boy.
Man, I wore my big boy pants. Ooh, I get to wear jeans to work tomorrow.
Hey, there you go.
And it's Wednesday, which means there's a new episode of Fuckface.
What?
Fuckface, it's my favorite podcast.
Okay.
It's three of the guys from Rooster Teeth, talking about all the ways that they basically shoot themselves in the foot all the time.
Gotcha.
I can definitely see why you level up faster than me.
Yeah, building gets you a lot of XP.
Way more XP than killing zombies.
Well, I mean, if you're per zombie, you get a lot of XP. So if you're just like constantly killing zombies, you will level up very fast. But when we're playing normally, I'm back at the base building and getting XP from that, and then getting shared XP from your zombie kills. So I level up really, really fast.
Well,
Because the XP from building is more than like the XP you get from looting, so you're not getting as much in addition to the zombies as I am.
yeah. Yeah, looting and breaking houses is nothing compared to killing a zombie or building.
Yep. Just wait though, like you think you're getting a lot of XP now? Wait until we start doing cement, dude.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, you get like 2,000 XP per block of cement that you lay.
Oh.
So that's why I really like once we get to the cement stage, and all of a sudden I'm level 85. That's why. Each progressive upgrade of construction provides more XP. So if you were to go through and then and turn all of that into reinforced wood that you've been building, you'd get even more.
Which is my plan.
Yeah, and that's part of the reason I turned a little bit of the bridge into cobblestone. We didn't have a ton of cobblestone yet, but I used what we had because it gave me a little bit of XP that I wanted to level up at the time. I wish that other XP shared. Like the way it is, I think when you share zombie XP, you get 100% of the XP that the other person, which is cool.
Mm-hmm.
But I think it would be cooler if all XP was shared, but you just got like 50% of what the other person generated.
Yeah.
Because then we'd just be constantly getting XP no matter what anyone's doing.
Well, that was a pathetic supply crate.
What was in it?
44 Magnum ammo, 9mm ammo, military parts, and shotgun shells.
I mean, the 9mm ammo is useful because that's what we've got right now. But
I'm using an AK.
oh, you're using an AK. Look at you, Mr. Fancy.
I've never used one. I wanted to change things up.
I like the AK. Jason's there. Some of that. All right, running across the bridge to take a look at what you've been doing. Ooh, I can already see some of it. I like. So one thing I would recommend, although it will get you, it will cost more wood, is don't just use the frames alone as, like bases. Upgrade them to at least the very first level of wood block, because frames break very, very easily. So if like a zombie's able to get at one, it'll destroy it very fast.
Yeah. There shouldn't be too much of the outside now that's a frame, other than what I haven't gotten to yet.
I just upgraded a couple for you.
Thank you.
But I would recommend like even if it's going to be completely obscured and underneath stuff, just upgrade it. It only takes 4 wood to do it, and it makes it like 10 times as durable. Also, I think they can support weight out to a farther level if they're upgraded.
Nice.
So. Hungry. Oh, that's a zombie. And now it's dead. Again. Alright, so now I'm gonna go and I'm going to start just cleaning these up into less zigzaggy areas. And then I'll go through and bring it up to the height that I want it at. This area will probably end up changing. Hey, leveled up.
Do. Okay, I think that's
You're back.
no, but I'm close enough to where.
Oops. It can be done whenever you're ready, so
Okay, let me.
I'm just building stuff, so nothing super important. Essentially just trying to kind of clean up the edges of this area I built around and make it a little bit more straight and less zigzaggy.
Sewing kits are used to stop bleeding and suture laceration.
Yes, they can.
I did not know that.
You also use them to make some clothing and armor items.
Okay. Huh. I never knew that.
Yep. I only learned it recently.
Okay. Thanks for watching, everybody.
Thanks
And
for watching.
have a good night.